clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Yes, sir!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
No good. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he nails it.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
So Oakland wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time now for our player of the game.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Vancouver going up against Dallas. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Jay. Cunningham is out there with Bottoms. And it's Goose. And for Vancouver, we've got the Cobra. T is out there with Russell. Then there's A-Train. And it's Andrews in at the power forward. This deep in of the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Here's Andrews. Russell looking around. 6 to shoot. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And stolen by Che. Hart with it. He's picked up by Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Dallas, Hart at the line for 2.
And Hart drops them both. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's the Cobra. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Russell passes to Simpson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Vancouver shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Line for Vancouver. Simpson taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Shea with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Fast break, Dallas. Shea with the bucket. Shea's got his second basket.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Here's Russell. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Hart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Here's Vancouver with the ball, trailing by 4. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, but then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Here's Hart. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Cunningham inside. Pass to Che. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
both free throws good for Che.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Andrews. Traps in the tray. Money's got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Che, and Che throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Lets it go from 14. No good off the front iron. For Dallas, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Vancouver working the ball around now.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. And you look at Hart, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Smith checked in for Dallas. Q comes in for Goose. He's off on the second. For Vancouver, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Cunningham. 4th in scoring, 14th in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Pickett. It's deflected. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Here's Andrews, and he jams it with authority.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Che. 9 points last game out. To the inside, Collins, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Dallas. And he's good on the second. For Vancouver, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Pickett, still without a basket. Here's Bottoms, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Clutch. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Pickett. Inside, here's Bottoms. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Fades back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. For Dallas, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. There's a screen by Collins. Pass to Pickett. Here's Bottoms. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Off target from outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Vancouver, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Shooting one.
Here's Pickett. Nothing on the board. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Banks. Shot by Collins, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
.146 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And Vancouver with the possession here, following the score by Dallas. Shot from 16. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Bottoms. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Here's Clutch. To the paint. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Smith. There's Bottoms. He's got 8. Pass to Pickett. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's Bottoms. No good on the last second attempt there. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Dallas. They're up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Cunningham is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Smith. And it's Goose. Pass to Russell. Here's Simpson. Drills it from outside. Simpson's got the lead up to 2 now for Vancouver. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Back to Hart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Dallas making a switch here. Shea's checked in. And Vancouver with the possession here. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Simpson. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Vancouver, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Shea. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen. Here's the Cobra. This game he had 10 points. A-Train can't get it to drop. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. Puts it up. Simpson, no good. Dallas shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now, here is Russell. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. The Cobra passes to Russell. Here's Andrews. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Jay. Pass to Hart. Inside, here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Russell against Hart. Russell passes to the Cobra. Here's A-Train. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And Cunningham with the slam. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of
And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. You look at Cunningham. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Back to Hart. Cunningham sets a screen for Hart. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Hart. 8 points for the captain.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Good on the shot. And Vancouver leads by 1.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Hart. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
To the middle. Here's Simpson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Jay, right side. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Russell. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Power down with both hands.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Cunningham outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Vancouver.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of them.
Banks checked in for Vancouver. Clutch comes in for T. And then for Dallas. Collins checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Q in for Shea. That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Vancouver has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Outside, Russell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they got to bring the double team on.
So both teams changing it up here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Hart outside. Here's Bottoms. He's got 8. Collins a screen on Russell. And the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Collins.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Smith checked in for Hart. For Dallas, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Dallas trails by 4. Here's Pickett. Still scoreless. Pass to Bottoms. No good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Vancouver lead.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Smith the pass to Pickett. Dallas moving it around. No good on the 3. Vancouver leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in. Bottoms got 13.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Russell. Inside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Banks with a rebound. Banks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries from 16. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Dallas trails by 6. Over to the wing. 1:41 left in the first half. Here's Pickett. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, 4th team foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. And you look at Russell, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Pass to Smith. There's Bottoms. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. That one goes. Count it. Bottoms got 15 points.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Clutch. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly, and Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 20.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
To the wing right side. There's Bottoms. He's got 15. Count it. 17 points in the game.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
To the right side. Clutch. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Collins. Off target from the baseline. And it's Vancouver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my...
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for Vancouver.
Offense is clicking right now.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen a tremendous game from Goose.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
T is out there with Russell. And there's Money. And it's the Cobra. And it's A-Train in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Tuomas Isalo as we begin.
Oh, whoa! That's just unfair.
Filthy, guys. Just filthy.
Man, you said it, G.A.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
To the paint. It's deflected. Jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Pass to Bottom. Hart outside. From the wing. That one goes in. Hart's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Dallas. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Shea. Vancouver has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. They get it back. And here's what the schedule for Vancouver is looking like. On Saturday, then on Saturday.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And he sinks the second. Vancouver leading by 10. Outside, Russell. To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
And checking out the stats for Goose. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line. And
as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite.
Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hart the pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Russell. Here's A-Train. Covered by Cunningham. And here comes the break.
In the first half, he handled the ball well, but he's been pretty reckless with it in the second half.
Vancouver team, number 25, number 25.
Vancouver leading by 10. Defended by Hart. Pass to Simpson. Here's the Cobra from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cunningham's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you guys.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
Now into the lineup for Dallas. Number 25.
Dallas trails by 8. Now Che, 11 points in the game. Pass to Hart. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's A-Train. Vancouver working the ball around now. Here's Andrews. Covered by Che. Pass to A-Train. 5 on the clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Smith scanning the floor. A-Train pulls it in. Vancouver leading by 6. Here's Simpson. 11 points in the game. Trying to get something going. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Hart outside. Che outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cobra passes to Andrews.
Yeah, easy call.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Vancouver.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Collins checked in for Bottoms, and it's Q in for Hart. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so here is Dallas. It's a 10-point game. And here's Che. 11 points in the game. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Vancouver has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Vancouver making a switch here. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Clutch. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Clutch has got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Money's checked in for Vancouver. Well, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. You look at Che, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
And when your one can hit threes himself, makes the offense so tough to stop.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. How last month turned out for him. He's around 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Vancouver with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Andrews. Here's the Cobra, covered by Che. Pocket 6. Here's Clutch, the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A moment here to look at the numbers for money. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. And the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Smith. Here's Banks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Pickett. Vancouver pulls it in. And there's the call on A-Train. That's foul number 2 for him. Russell, he's checked in for the Cobra.
Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. But Trey hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. 55 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Vancouver making a switch here. Simpson's checked in. Russell passes to Simpson. For 3. Collins grabs the miss. Dallas trails by 17. Inside. Cunningham's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 26, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Cunningham. Connects on the 17-footer. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And it's Vancouver out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Bottoms. Hart is out there with Smith. Then it's Cunningham. Russell left side. And he recovers it. Here's Simpson. Covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Andrews. Drains it from beyond the arc. 23 points in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game, so we'll give him a pass on that one.
The Cobra is checked in for Vancouver. Vancouver leading by 20. Russell with it. Pass to the Cobra. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Cunningham right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Number 21. Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Cunningham. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. Shays checked in for Dallas. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Clutch. There's the screen. Now Russell. To the inside. A-Train. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Cunningham on the wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jay kicks to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's the Cobra. It's rebounded by Bottoms. And so it's Ard who brings up the ball for Dallas. Cunningham dishes it to Che. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Money's checked in for Clutch. Vancouver leading by 17. Russell passes to Simpson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Russell with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Jay. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Bottoms. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. Here's Bottoms, just 3 to shoot. And it's Russell with the rebound. Here's A-Train. By Che.
And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Here's Bottoms. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. Pass to Bottoms. The high post shot. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Here's the Cobra, covered by Jay. Now, here is Russell. To the paint, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And here is Hart. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Here's Simpson. Offensive rebound. A-Train, good. A-Train's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hart outside. Here he goes. And Hart throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Shoots the three. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. And that'll be his third foul so far. Vancouver leading by 20. Russell inside. Defended by Hart. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. To the left side wing. Shea outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Hart outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Hart. And a miss there on the triple. Vancouver has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not